There were like two other tourists I saw all day besides me, and it goes to show you that if you have the initiative to explore lesser known areas, you will practically have the place to yourself. Then, I passed through a small fishing village on my way to Misumi Westport. The water was crystal clear and some of the most vibrant blue I've ever seen in my life. The flowers had just started to bloom, and it was genuinely stunning. I ran into several locals, many of whom were fishing. I had a lovely conversation with a local grandpa, who then led me to the local shrine. It was utterly serene, tucked away on a cliff overlooking the bay. Densely covered in foliage, it really felt almost otherworldly. I kept walking along the busy highway until I finally reached Misumi Westport. It's a World Heritage Site. It was built in the 1800s and was key to the Industrial Revolution in Japan. It has many old buildings, many of which have been converted into cafes or museums. They were cool, but frankly, I wish they had a few more exhibits inside. Some of the buildings, like this traditional Japanese storehouse, were entirely empty, save for a bloody handprint. There was also an old courthouse used to film a movie, and it was definitely a really cool atmosphere. There were like two other tourists I saw all day besides me, and it goes to show you that if you have the initiative to explore lesser known areas, you will practically have the place to yourself. I hiked up to the top of the mountain besides the courthouse, taking in the sights before I headed home. The sun was almost at its peak by this point, and though the sun was bright, my camera somehow managed to cooperate. I strolled next to the water for ages, taking in views of the famous bridge to Amakusa, as well as the crystal clear water. Eventually, I found some seagulls, which I happily added to my collection. By this point, I had walked over 40,000 steps, and I was sufficiently tired enough for the day, so I decided to go back home. Turns out that I couldn't convert the round trip ticket that I actually bought earlier, so I had to eat the cost, but oh well. If you ever have time, please check out Uki.